have seen what is hybridization. And again, what is happen in hybridization, definition of hybridization. Now, today we are seeing the steps involved in the hybridization. Now, first what happened when hybridization is done? Now, we know that this hybridization is in the atomic orbitals of the same atom. Why there is the need of hybridization? We already seen that. Because the observed valency and the theoretical valency are different in some molecules. In that atoms, suppose in a BeF2 molecule beryllium show the valency 2, but there are no unpaired electrons, 0 unpaired electrons. Then what actually happened during the hybridization? The first step in the hybridization is the formation of the excited state. That is very important. Formation of the excited state. Now, what is there in the excited state? To excite means to promote. The electrons get promoted from the lower energy level into slightly higher energy level. And the second step is then after excitation, the orbitals of the same atom mix together. We know in the definition of the hybridization, the orbital mix together and recast, mean reformed, new hybrid orbitals having same energy, maximum symmetry. They are as far apart from each other as possible so that there is no any interaction between them. Because we know that if the interaction is more, then what there? Energy is also more and the molecule is unstable. So, they arrange themselves or they locate themselves in the space in such a way that there is no any interaction between them. Now that is the second step into the hybridization. But let us first see what happened actually in the first step. Now, formation of excited state. In excited state, the paired electrons present in the ground state of the atom of that element. For example, let us take the example of beryllium in BeF2 molecule. The paired electron in the ground state uncoupled first. There is coupling of the electrons. One is of clockwise direction, spins, and another spins in the anti-clockwise direction. We already see that in the atomic structure chapter. Now the paired electrons in the ground state uncoupled first and promoted, one of the electron promote to the next vacant of slightly higher energy level. For example, see here in beryllium, Z, that is the atomic number, is 4. Now have the electronic configuration as 1s2, 2s2. What this configuration shows us here? The ground state configuration shows us that in the valence shell of this beryllium, already this is the 2s is the valence shell, that is the outermost shell. Already electrons are paired. That means there are no unpaired electrons. That is 0 unpaired electron. What that suggests? Beryllium do not form any compounds then. But that is not the true. In actual nature, there are the compounds of beryllium, that is the divalent compounds of beryllium, such as BeF2, BeH2, that is the beryllium dichloride, beryllium dihydride, beryllium dichloride. Now, in all these compounds of beryllium, beryllium is divalent. Then how that happens? Now see I show here the valence ground state electronic configuration of beryllium. Now 1s orbital is not shown because that is not taking part into the bonding or in the hybridization also. Now this 2s orbital, which is containing the paired electrons in the ground state. Ground state means the state having very low energy. After excitation, by taking some energy in the excited state, this one of the electron from this 2s orbital get excited into the next vacant orbital. Now this is the 2p is the next vacant orbital. Vacant means empty orbital. Already it is empty in the ground state. But after excitation, one of the electron get excited or promoted into the next vacant energy level, which has slightly greater energy, only slightly greater, because that is the first quantum number, that is principal quantum number is nearly same. Now always the excitation of the electron, remember that always the excitation of the electron is then and then if there is no large difference between that two energy levels. Now there is no large difference of energy between these energy level 2s and 2p, because the principal quantum number is same, that is the 2. So the excitation is possible. Excitation is only possible if the energy difference between the two orbitals is slightly there. Now see here, during excitation, this anti-parallel spin having electron becomes with parallel spin. It excited into the next vacant energy level with parallel spin. Remember that. Now see here, in the excited state, what is there? In the excited state, now there are two unpaired electrons. That means now beryllium here is divalent. It can form the compounds like BeF2, PeCl2, PeI2, etc. PeH2 also, because there are now two unpaired electrons, two half-filled orbitals are there. And always we have seen into the valence bond theory, the atom of the element forms the total number of, that is the bonds are exactly equal to the total number of half-filled electrons. Half-filled orbital containing the, that is the unpaired electron. So here two half-filled orbitals are there and two unpaired electrons are there. Definitely beryllium form the two bonds around it. Now the total number of half-filled orbitals are equal to the total number of unpaired electrons. The valency of beryllium in its stable compound. Now this is the BeF2 is the stable compound of beryllium, and then BeCl2 etc. These are the table. Now the valency of beryllium in this stable compound is 2. Now the bond around the beryllium, now see this beryllium and these are the two BeF bonds in beryllium. We know that. Now these both two bonds are very equal. There is no large difference or no difference between the BeF one bond and BeF another bond. But what is here in the excited state? See here. Now in the another state, both of these orbitals, that is the 2s orbital and 2p orbital, mix together first, and then they recast, that means newly formed the two hybrid orbitals. Now after recasting, the energy of the hybrid orbitals are exactly equal. Then how it is possible? See, because this is the participating orbitals, one of them is the 2s and another is the 2p. That means one is the s orbital, another is the p orbital. Then how it is possible their energy are exactly equal as said into the hybridization? Then what is the main reason behind that? The main reason is that these excited orbitals, these two orbitals mix together first. First they mix this 2s and 2p orbital mix first and then recast the two new hybrid orbitals. Now they are exactly same in energy, in bond angle, in shape after recasting. Now see, In this step, in the mixing and recasting of the two half-filled orbital of beryllium, that is the 2s and 2px orbital, they are the s and p orbital. Having slightly different energy there, they mix with each other and form two new hybrid orbitals having exactly same shape, equivalent energy, and arrange themselves as far apart. As far apart means go maximum far from each other. As far apart from each other, having the bond angle between them is of 180 degree, because this is only the bond angle for the two orbitals, which is maximum, that is 180 degree. So they arrange to 180 degree to each other. So there is no any interaction. They are the stable hybrid orbitals. They are now equal in energy, equal in shape, and they are very symmetrical orbitals now. So the beryllium in hybrid state forms then two hybrid orbitals, but that hybrid orbitals are called as the sp hybrid orbital. Why they are called sp hybrid? Because one is s and another is p. So the name of that hybrid orbitals is sp, not s or not p. And the remaining two orbitals that are already present, empty orbitals which are not taking part into hybridization, because in hybridization only two orbitals are taking part. So same number of hybrid orbitals, that is two hybrid orbitals are formed there. This is not the that is the like the biology. In biology, if we go some grains into the field, then there are such plants which have more grain having, that plants. But this is our chemical hybridization, orbital hybridization. In this hybridization, how many orbitals taking part into the hybridization? Exactly same number of hybrid orbitals are formed, not more or not less. Now see, these two hybrid orbitals are formed there, and that atomic orbital 2p1 and 2pz remains as it is, as empty orbital. Now these are the two steps in hybridization. Again, there are some conditions for hybridization. That means which orbital can take part into hybridization and which not. That condition. But these two steps are very important. Always asked into the examination. So you must explain these two steps by taking any example. I take here example of beryllium. You can take the example of boron also. In boron there is the sp2 hybridization, and in carbon you can take the example of methane, and in methane there is the sp3 hybridization. We discussed that into the geometry and shape of the molecules. Now see the conditions in hybridization. The next topic, conditions. Condition also asks for 1 mark, half mark for each condition, because there is only two conditions in hybridization that are very important. Now which orbitals can take part in hybridization? That is the condition. See here, only that orbitals belonging to the same atom. Same atom is very important, because in hybridization only the orbitals of the same atom take part, not two different atoms or three different atoms. The orbitals of the only one atom, that is the same atom, can take part into the hybridization. That is the first condition. Only that orbital belonging to the same atom can participate in hybridization. This is the first condition. Now second condition is that only the orbitals of the same atom having nearly same energy. We see already in the example of beryllium dichloride, the 2s and 2p orbital take part into that. So only the orbitals of the same atom having nearly or comparably same energy. That is the nearly same energy. Their principal quantum number must be same. That is the condition. The orbitals having the same atom having nearly same energy can undergo hybridization. For example, 2s and 2p orbitals can undergo hybridization, but 3s and 2p orbital do not undergo hybridization because their principal quantum number are different, 2 and 3. So the very large energy difference between them. The condition is that the orbitals which are participating of the same atom in the hybridization must have nearly same energy or very slight energy difference between them. Their principal quantum number must be equal, then hybridization is possible. Now see the characteristic features of these newly formed hybrid orbitals. Characteristic features of these newly formed hybrid orbitals. See the characteristic features of the newly formed hybrid orbitals. The first characteristic feature of this newly formed hybrid orbital is that the number of hybrid orbital forms, that is total number of hybrid orbitals, are exactly equal to the participating orbitals. If the two orbitals are participate in the hybridization, only two hybrid orbitals are formed. If the four orbitals are taking part into the hybridization, then four orbitals are formed. This is the first characteristic feature of the hybrid orbital. The another is that hybrid orbitals have same energy and shape. After recasting the new hybrid orbital, their energy becomes now exactly same, not slight difference between them is remaining. The participating orbitals have the slight difference in energy, but after recasting the hybrid orbitals, after hybridization, the energy of the hybrid orbital and shape of the hybrid orbital are exactly equivalent. So the bonds around the atoms are exactly equal. Their bond lengths are also equal. So this is the main reason, because hybrid orbitals have the exactly same energy and same shape. Now next is that they means hybrid orbitals orient in the space such that there is minimum repulsion between them. Minimum repulsion, that is the no repulsion, no any attraction. That is no interacting forces between them. If the interacting forces increases, again the energy of the molecule increases and then molecule becomes unstable. For chemistry, energy must be minimum, then and then the molecule is stable. Highly energized molecule is very unstable. So they orient, the hybrid orbital orient in the space as far apart from each other so that there is negligible repulsive forces or attractive forces between them, such as we have already seen in the beryllium dichloride molecule. The two hybrid orbital of beryllium orient in the space having bond angle between them is 180 degree. They lie in a straight line. The shape of the hybrid orbital, next characteristic feature about the shape. The shape of the hybrid orbital are different than that of the participating orbital. Now let us see in beryllium. The 2s orbital is spherical shape and 2px orbital is the dumbbell shape. Both the participating orbitals have different shape, but after hybridization, when they recast the new hybrid orbital, their shapes are same, but that shapes are not as that of the shapes of the participating atomic orbitals. Their shapes are different from that. The shape is in this way. Around the nucleolus, they have the one hybrid orbital have the two lobes. One lobe is of large size and another lobe is as the small size. Now, shape of hybrid orbitals are different than the participating orbitals. Next characteristic feature is that hybrid orbital hold only 2 electrons with opposite spin as that of the participating atomic orbital. The total number of electrons in one orbital is only 2 with opposite spin. They may be atomic orbitals or they may be the hybrid orbital. So hybrid orbital also contain only 2 electrons and spins of that is also that is the opposite as that of the participating orbital. Hybrid orbitals have 2 lobes. Next characteristic feature, one side of the nucleus, one is the large, on the side of the nucleus one is the large lobe and another is the small lobe. orbitals. This is the stronger bond formed by the hybrid orbitals. And you know that hybrid orbitals forms only the sigma bond, and sigma bonds are the stronger bond than pi bonds, because hybrid orbital do not form the pi bonds. So the bond formed by the hybrid orbitals are only sigma, and that are the stronger bond than the covalent bond formed by the atomic orbitals. These are the 7 characteristic features of the hybrid orbital. These are very important. Ask into the examination for 3 marks. You can write down 6, that is the characteristic feature. 7 you can also write, but half mark for the 1 characteristic feature. In chemistry, always the marking system is by half marks. Now you must collect so many half marks, and then you have the maximum marks into the examination. If 1 mark question, there is also half of 2 half are there. If 3 marks question, 6 half are there. If 2 marks question, 4 halves are there. Such is the marking system in chemistry. Remember that.